try to understand
No, Las Vegas, I guess.
Let me talk now. Mohbad is upon arrest. Right, bully. And Mohbad mo ti gbọ́ fún ara mi tó fẹ́ nara ẹ̀ sọ pé wọ́n bully pé wọ́n nà òun pé Samlari ṣe báyìí fóun àwọn Naramali ṣe báyìí fóun. Yes, you dey there so wọ́n nà pé kìíní Mohbad fẹ́ nara ẹ̀ sọ kò sí picture tí Naramali dey show pé wọ́n nà. That's what I'm saying. But mo sọ fún yín kò sí picture ẹ̀ video evidence kò sí.
Can you listen? Try and listen.
Maybe you should speak, Ajomski, please, maybe you should speak in Yoruba and repeat what you said about the 4 points of evidence that will be used in court for him to understand.
That's why I said something in there. I won't want to waste my time explaining to somebody that don't want to listen and learn. Yeah? As much as I've tried as much as possible to try and explain things to you, I appreciate it if you can listen, not because of now, but because of future. Yeah, I'm not disrespecting you. I'm just trying to, like a brother to brother issue. Yeah, there are different ways people can be bullied. There is a video evidence that Samlari, I never said Naira Marley. I said there is a video evidence of Samlari bullying Mohbad. Whether it's that physical, emotional, verbal, or anything, there is a video of him having a confrontation with Mohbad, which Mohbad was seen there, standing up and trying to run. Because if it was a friendly greeting or anything, Mohbad would not stand up from that chair and want to run. And number 2, you can see physically in that video, for what is that guy standing up and saying to Samlari, you cannot do it here. So if it's not bullying him, if it's not that okay, yeah, they want to do something to him, would that one stand up and say, okay, and you are still saying there is no video evidence on Samlari bullying Mohbad? My brother, think about it. Go and check it very well. Look at that video. Try and listen to every conversation that was said in that 15 or whatever seconds video it is. And come back, and I bet you have a change of mind. Maybe you did not listen to it. Maybe you didn't watch it properly. That's why you are not having that conclusion. So what I would suggest is go back to it, go and watch it, listen to every word that was said in that from the beginning, from how Mohbad started, from how when Samlari came in, what those boys that came in were holding in their hands. They were holding stick, Iggy, Niwokodani. And you are saying that is not bullying. But there is no video evidence. Samlari was in front. Samlari wasn't at the back. Samlari's face and body and everything showed in that video. Samlari's voice himself said, "Bobo Yoli, don't be by say." Bobo
and even the fear all over the boy said, the fear all over Mohbad.
And it was when he tried to hit Mohbad. That was when Mohbad stood up from that chair. And you are still saying that there is no video evidence. That's why I will applaud you, please. Go back and watch that thing very well.
Even everybody will be present at that scene will be traumatized.
So go and
when you
watch
see,
it.
You know how these boys actually
then
go
when
around.
You now come back, maybe you have a second thought about this. Yep, Las Vegas.
That's and Las Vegas, I can tell you because say I got me something for you. Sherry, sometimes it's not until you have video evidence. It's because a video recording the Kolomalo the Koto. One of the strongest evidence, Tomalo the Koto, only witness. And that's why you see that when people go through traumatic experiences, when they go to court, they write what we call the victim impact statement. Because Mohbad is no longer here. The victim impact statements that will be used in court will be statements that Mohbad made before his passing regarding the bullying. And you also acknowledge that in one of those videos, he said in one of those videos, but if anything happens to me, hold this person responsible. And when he said this, it wasn't just chilling, it wasn't just eating, it was in distress. He was just at a scene where he had just been assaulted. In that same video, he said, they just took my phone, they just said, look at what they did to me, look at God, what kind of life is this, look at what they did to me. He was visibly in distress. Now, his younger brother, Adura, said, I was there and I witnessed it. And Adura has mentioned it, talked about it in public, talked about it at the inquest, and it will still be put to the stand when they go to trial. So, no, it's not just about video evidences alone. And when you know Tole Durosibe, Toma give witness. Sister Omolara, Auntie Michelle. So there are people who will give like witness statements to their Jen Kotonlu Nick courts. I do pay and see me, shall I feel lewa. Wummi seeing you if I'm paying. My pay we can do it to Alright, let's go on. Anybody else? Anybody fair? Sorry, I don't finish video.
Àwọn tó di dandan àwọn tó di ẹsẹ̀ tó lè súnmọ́ ẹsẹ̀ tó wọ́n sọ pé lọ́wọ́ ìwà pé mi ò ní bẹ́ẹ̀ bọ́ ìjà lójú mi máa gbé fàwárà pàṣẹ ìwọ̀n tó jẹ́ òun tó ń gbé súnmọ́ ṣàtàlù fún gbogbo àìdí ẹsẹ̀ tó gbogbo ẹni fún ẹsẹ̀ ìwọ̀n ìgbà sí ọjọ́ ìṣòro ṣe ìwọ̀n tí ẹ sọ pé ṣáà gbogbo ẹni olè kúrò nígbà kò tí sàmúláì ṣáà tẹ̀lé gbogbo ẹni olè kúrò nígbà ẹsẹ̀. So far, please not have been to us saying, but you go to me and what to show for them. What I can see very well.
Okay, guys. So now, right now, it's time to apply the palm. Yeah, you dance with it, you dance with it, you vibe with it, you vibe with it, and you know, like it, and then, Not too much. No. We economize it. We economize. So now, we close. So we don't need it, we take it away.
Even without hearing your side of the story. Anyway, I continue.
I can't balance.
Okay.
Organizational around it.
So everyone let's share another logistics to shoot the video.
So let's pin that as another form of bullying. That Mohbad would have rented, cameras and cameramen and directors and this and that. He would have, spoken to Zlatan. He would have invested getting to the beach and also settling boys and paying this. He would have settled everybody. He spent that money and he wanted to do his photo shoot, but Sam Larry came there and disrupted that entire process, and they could not go ahead with it. And they could not go on with it. So they couldn't go on with the shoot. So when we're talking about a form of bullying, that's another form. That would have had a huge, not just psychological effect on him, but financial constraints because Otinowo.
1 second, Las Vegas. Las Vegas. Do you agree that act is bullying?
Which act is that? As in,
attack to go to that music video shoot and disrupt it.
Where? Bully.
Not Zlatan, no, Sam Larry.
For Sam Larry, no, at the video shoot of Zlatan and Mohbad.
Yeah.
And for him to go there and disrupt it, is that bullying or not? Do you agree?
Yeah.
What I already said is that. Let me say something.
Yes or no, and
Yeah.
do you agree?
It's not complicated.
It's not complicated.
Well, what I said is I'm looking for a video evidence, but you are still.
No, Las Vegas, ẹ jẹ́ kí n bèrè, protect me bèrè lọ́wọ́ yín kẹ́ lè gbọ́ dáadáa. Question yóò gbé.
You got mail.
Mohbad ó náwó sí photoshoot yẹn, but torí nǹkan tí Sam Larry ṣe lọ́jọ́ yẹn tó wá ṣe níbẹ̀ yẹn, Mohbad wá lè continue photoshoot yẹn. Ṣé ẹ agree pé kíní tó ṣe yẹn pé bullying ni? Àbẹ́ agree?
You got mail.
Bullying.
Ṣé ẹ agree pé Mohbad lose owó bí kò ṣe parí shoot yẹn lọ́jọ́ yẹn? Ṣé ẹ gbà tó lose owó lọ́jọ́ yẹn?
Bullying.
No, but ṣé ẹ gbà tó lose owó lọ́jọ́ yẹn?
Sure, no. The most to obstructing because one shame so.
Ẹ ṣé, God bless
In
you.
that case, is that a video evidence of that act happening?
Video evidence, no.
Ẹ ṣé.
So you agree now that there's a video evidence that.
There's a video let me even ask him the smallest of it all. Now, Mohbad spent, let's assume that Mohbad spent 5 million or 10 million to put that video together. Again, at this time, this boy was still struggling and he was trying to find his feet after leaving this record label. Oh, well, yeah, we don't worry. But to shoot video, to sit and buy video within 3 months, I'm going to make waves, my down your father. But because of that action by Sam Larry, Mohbad wà lè dáwó padà fẹ́ni tó yáwó fún tó fẹ́ fi ṣe photoshoot yẹn. Feel pé yẹn lásán is another form of bullying on its own. That ó ti jẹ́ kó wà in debt just because of Naira Marley.
Ṣé mo lè break us up lọ́wọ́ yín mà?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Time tí Mohbad time. Tábà ọ̀dọ́ àlárin méjì as in how many months ni ló wà láàrin ọmọ méjì? Àtàbí bullying àti tí Mohbad tó fi demise Mohbad yẹn.
It's within a year.
It's within a year.
Within a year, under 12 months bracket.
Then under the law, what leading? Yes, only pin our people on law.
Yeah, it's within a year. 12 months.
And under the
And
law
the
is
bullying
only
never
1 day.
stopped. The bullying never stopped.
And
Okay, now let me give it to him. See, Abefee, let me even refresh his memory.
Okay.
Do you know because of all of this bullying, that was what actually prevented him from seeking medical help? Because he had phobia. Because he will be looking over his shoulders. Wherever, and that was what he almost lost his child. Because, see, I don't know why people are not giving that lady, the widow, the kudos. If you've been in the labor room with your woman, you would understand how it is. That she had to go to resort to the Alabo. And she had complications also while she was there. You shouldn't even be springing up any issue of not saying bully or bully. Bully, this time, 4 hours won't permit me to analyze bullying, the different parts. But you just need to have social and emotional intelligence to be able to comprehend all of this.
Mr. Amit, sorry, before I do. Las Vegas, yeah? What I'm trying to do is this. So that anywhere you go, and for people that have the same, how can I call it? That, oh yeah, there's no video that, so you two can go back and school them that, me too, I was once on this road that there is no evidence or video evidence that's up, but now I was somewhere and I was able to understand what I did not understand then. So when you go to those people as well, that always say that wear in the same shoes you wear before, that's why I'm trying to make you understand all this. So that when you go there, tell them I was in your shoes before, and now I can see. This is not what. That's what I'm trying to get to. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, Sam Larry àti Naira Marley wọ́n bully Mohbad. Èmi gbàgbé pọ̀ bully. Ẹ jẹ́ kí try láti explain ara mi. Wọ́n bully ẹ̀. Ọ̀gá àtọmọṣẹ́ ẹ̀ ló máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n interval time tó bully ẹ̀ yàtọ̀ síra wọn. Ṣé rí Mohbad ó kú fún ilé ni kò mí ní pé náà máìlì Sam Larry lè rán yàn ọlọ́pàá fún ilé o ṣùọ́lì wọ́n lè rán yàn pé ókè ẹ lọ ṣe kíkọ́ ẹ̀pẹ́ láàrin ọ̀gá àtọmọṣẹ́ wọn lè kọ́kọ́ lè ṣe láàrin méjì mo kọ́ ẹni iṣẹ́ ókè wo o fẹ́ chance mi àbí kọ́kọ́ dì láàrin wọn because this thing nǹkan tá à ń di tá à ń sọ tá à ń jọ ń ágì lọ ara wa ìgbésẹ̀ ó beyond nǹkan táwa mọ̀ because àwọn ò sí ń bẹ̀ Sam Larry àti Mohbad ó ní nǹkan tó ti jọ ṣe tó yẹ pé kò tẹ̀ wọ́n sí wa lójú rárá ó jù yẹn lọ but náà nǹkan tí mi wá sọ ni pé ó kẹ́ni yìí wọ́n bully ẹ̀ nọ́mà wọ́n lè bully yàn kó ẹ pé kí ni ẹ̀kan àfẹ́tẹ̀ ó lè àfẹ́tẹ̀ fún ó bá yìí ẹ̀gan kó máa ní memory ẹ̀ pé wọ́n náà mi ṣe báyìí fún mi gbà kan báyìí ó máa wà ní memory ẹ̀ sure but ìgbà tí ọ̀bọ yìí tí issue ṣẹlẹ̀ fún ọ̀bọ yìí inú rẹ̀ ló kú sí lẹ́yìn ìdẹ̀rẹ̀ ìyẹn ò mí pé àwọn Sam Larry yẹn náà ò lè àtàkì ẹ̀ o tó bá rán yàn lọ because time tó wọ́n fi ikú ọ̀bọ yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ wọn sí ní country time so wọn bá ṣe pé bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ò
Las Vegas. Let me.
Please let me even come in on this for him to have a very and this is the problem we have with our society. And when you were saying kini e normal la ni oga ti fi se tori eni the law doesn't have who follow you and he will tell you just because you are doing
normalizing
just because you are doing that doesn't make it right. Are you getting my point? Oda bi no ni bi ba ni lui go and check my own Twitter page handle. The first thing tí mo kọ síbẹ̀ gbà tí mo gbà pé ní kí ni company kan fẹ́ máa yòrò ẹ̀mí dẹ̀ mọ́ pé kò ń ṣe ilé láwa mo dẹ̀ kọ pé tí nǹkan bá ṣe mí báyìí just like that petition ti kìíní jọra ilé ìtìgbà àgbáyé ni mo dẹ̀ tag Minister of Foreign Affairs mo tag ti country tí mo wà mo dẹ̀ tag wọn pé nǹkan báyìí. Are you getting my point? You have to follow the law of the land. Nǹkan tó dẹ̀ máa ń ṣe wá ní ẹ̀dá pé a máa ń fẹ́ máa fi emotions or sentiments. You cannot be doing just because some things are wrong. They're doing it regularly. But what the norm? No, just pé ó wà right. Eléyìí ò ń sọ̀rọ̀ kó ń fọ̀rọ̀ sọ bí àwọn. That's why I said just check. If you are in the diaspora, you have a smartphone. Use your phone. Ní pé under law mo ṣe publish kìíní ìgbà tí ọlọ́pàá gan ṣe kìíní yẹn. Torí ẹ̀ ní téèyàn bá wà níta, you should be very very careful. Má máa fi pé wọ́n ló lágbára. Ẹni tó fẹ́ bájà tó fẹ́ ṣíwọ́ pálò ó mọ àrùn tó wà lára ẹni yẹn. Are you getting my point? When you do some things tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ tó ló ṣe bá mọ̀ ìwé pé ẹni pé ó dẹ̀ wà lábẹ́ òfin tó bá ní altercation or kò ní conflict or kò ní battle pẹ̀lú èèyàn kankan under the law with tí ẹni yẹn bá fi lè gbẹ́mìí mì within a year and a day nínú kinní yẹn wọ́n máa gbé ẹ̀. Ó wà ní òfin bọ̀ kò ń ṣe everybody ló mọ̀. So kini to ṣẹlẹ̀ ní kini bullying and when you tell the bullying there are some psychological stuff to it and even now only domestic violence will really mean physical no wà lára and there's emotional. Do you get it? But to bale establish it is actually there but people don't really understand. See, we've spoken more try láti pé gbogbo Yorùbá tí mo lè sọment mo sọ níbí báyìí for you to have a better understanding and some people so that wọ́n lè learn from all of these things. Ẹlòmíì máa ṣe kí ló máa mọ́ ọmọ ó máa ṣe pa ó máa kígbe àbíkẹ́ máa bú ọmọ ó kọ́ dàbí tẹgbà ṣe máa ń project sáwọn ọmọ pé òpó ní ayé ràdà ní kíní kọ̀ọ̀kan ẹlòmíì mọ̀ pé òun ní ọmọ tó yẹ kó wà autistic even bó bá ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà yẹn gan sef torí ẹ̀ ni ó máa ń mọ àwọn èèyàn tó táwọn òbí bá ti wá ní diaspora wọ́n máa ń kóra wọn níjànú nǹkan tó ṣe máa bọ́ ṣe máa bá ọmọ sọ̀rọ̀ because you don't understand some of these abuses that you actually cause ó ní ìpele. So you are now telling me ọmọ tó ti kọ́kọ́ pọ̀npọ̀ and Ajomski has actually explained it to you. This one is kò ń ṣe pé kọ́ máa gbàrọ̀ bí ẹni gbàgbọ́ tí ó ti kọ petition tó wà ní kíní ọlọ́pàá yẹn ní kíní láti kọ counter petition. Did you know that pé sẹ́kẹ̀tà kíní láti kọ counter petition tó invite ọmọ yẹn sí kíní tí ò fi lọ síbẹ̀ kó tó mọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ òun ṣe yọ ní kúrú bẹ̀ gbogbo èèyàn tó witness kíní yẹn gbà táwọn kíní yẹn tó wọnú kíní yẹn bẹ̀ they are traumatized. Don't you know? Go and meet some agbero káwọn agbero kọ́kọ́ challenge kó wọ́n wòlíẹ̀ lórí mama pé kí ni gbogbo ẹ̀ma gbẹ tó bá ní tọ̀ sára àbí kò yàgbẹ́ sára o mọ̀ gbogbo ìdúró ṣe máa ṣe business. That's another thing entirely because it will change your system. You are not getting the if you I don't know if Abefee could recall way back when they were now when they brought out the kids, when they went to where Wummi was staying, see, there's a particular individual who was in South Africa who said something. I had to write the commissioner of police. And I even detailed the PA to the first lady. If a detail can you call protect your mode, because a meal safe thought is what we call Liam. But you people don't, you take some things with levity. And why I want a lot of people to understand that the government is actually working in tandem with this is because Osento Mo family alobari, Mohbad. But we instituted, everybody came around, came aboard, and the police did the due diligence of all of the investigation. Or come and booking in interviews, your taxpayers' money, don't listen to me now. But you people are not saying, job or that, go say, and what was so to me, Martin, you are telling put yourself in his shoes. If you were traumatized, put yourself in your shoes. Or maybe your brother. The guy was in his tribe. The guy lived his life. He was a moving corpse. You don't understand how it is. It is only when you walk 1,000 miles and that person should you to understand how it is. And that's why some of us who are advocates will never allow this thing to pass by. Grief, everybody to embarrass grief.
Just admit, give me 1 second. Las Vegas, do you agree that Wummi is being bullied?
You see his picture. He looks like Sam Larry. Maybe Sam Larry's cousin.
Sam Larry is
Las Vegas. Do you believe?
Only point because the movement of
Las Vegas. Do you believe Las Vegas? Do you believe that everything that is happening to Omowummi is bullying? I'm not saying Baba Mohbad. I said
you don't ask because the point now.
No, we are talking about bullying generally to understand what.
Leave Wummi, family.
Okay, but do you believe what is happening to? Okay, do you believe Liam is being bullied?
Sir, narrative and tiny go and kill an Amalia and Sam Larry. That's the thing.
No, we just want to understand. I want to know whether you actually understand.
Here.
Inbox. So there's a document that I'm trying to get. I'll see if you can get it from here.
Okay, because if you are trying to, you just made a slight comment, a very rude one. But if you're not saying you want justice for Mohbad, so who's Mohbad to you? Who's Sam Larry to you? Who's Naira Marley to you? You have, that means I won't be surprised if you have an affinity. Initially, I passed it with a joke, but from what you are saying, you are not even in support. We just mentioned bully, and you're allowing bully to pass by it as if it's supposed to be a norm. I just said you should visualize yourself, put yourself in what Mohbad went through. And you are now talking. You have the effrontery to say you don't give a push about it. And you call yourself. Where's the sense of humanity here? I need you to just go on. And a lot of people in the club of kind of Mohbad, a lot of people are buying out of bully and something, and you still want to follow something. I don't know what, maybe money or something. That's why you're trying to take this kind of sense when talking about human life.
Mr. Amin, let me ask you another question. Do you believe